My name is Jane. I talked to a few boyfriends in college. Very popular with boys. Jack is one of the suitors. He gives me the creeps, but everybody else was kind. There are a few more that are charming, but I was too busy studying. There is no time for love. Again, the problem is not with these people. It's that I didn't want to be in a relationship at the time. After I rejected Jack, he didn't yell, didn't scold me, but he's an unattractive, scruffy guy. He is one of the richest college students I have ever met. Parents are wealthy people in big cities. You should know. But Jack is not who you think he is. I've never seen a monster like him before. At first, he pursued me violently. He wants to impress me with money, but I'm not interested in expensive gifts. I think character is the most important thing. Jack's behavior only makes me think he's shallow, but I've been through this shit before. You reject a man. They tend to do one of two things. Sadness makes you feel guilty, or anger scares you. I live alone at the time. Living in a bachelor apartment after junior year gave me more time to review and write my thesis, seek job opportunities next year. But after what happened, I will never live alone again. When I came home last night and I discovered something really scary. For weeks, I'm always woken up by strange noises in the middle of the night, but I can't find the source. Scratching and crashing sound. This went on until last night. I realized there was something else in my house. As early as last weekend, I bought a surveillance camera and put it in my bedroom to find what's making noise. It's usually quiet on weeknights. No movement at all. I slept so soundly until last night. I drank a lot. It was midnight when I got home. As soon as I got home, I immediately fell into bed. But even if I sleep soundly, I still remember checking the surveillance footage on my phone. I screamed and threw my phone to the ground. Around 9 p.m., a man walked into my bedroom. That's a few hours before I get home. I bent down and picked up my phone, trying to stay calm. I jumped on the bed and turned over. Pretend you didn't find anything under the bed. I shiver and turn on the fact monitor on my phone. Confirm this terrible thing. The 9 o'clock surveillance footage wasn't a dream of mine. Someone came from under the bed behind me, crawled out like an insect. It's Jack. I rushed to another software, shaking hands, pretending to read cat posts. I listened to this stalker. He was standing right behind me, staring at me, waiting. I can feel his bad breath. Put it around my neck. I tried my best to stay calm, desperately pretending to know nothing. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I told myself he didn't know I had found out. He thinks your whole heart is on your phone. He thinks his breath is too close. I realized he was waiting for me to fall asleep, waiting for the time to leave. So I yawned hyperbolically. Put your phone away, then bury your head in the pillow. The next 10 minutes sucked. My heart is beating like a drum. Tears spilled from closed eyes. I can hear Jack's belated gasps. I think he'll make a move and pounce on me at any moment. Do terrible things. But luckily, he left the apartment after I fell asleep. Didn't do anything excessive. I immediately called the police, and the rest of the story goes quite simply. Surveillance footage proves it all. Jack admitted what he had done. He will face severe legal consequences. He will be locked up. I should feel safe. Should be happy. But I haven't told you the worst yet. The fear that gave me was unprecedented. Jack left a note on the fridge before he left. It says, "Miss, I know what you look like when you're really asleep.